So who's been with you longer, Austin or Christian?
Austin. Austin is really what I've built the cornerstone of my company on recently since COVID. Before, I think everybody believed it was just going to be me, right? That was it. I was a one-shot wonder, right? And that was going to be the end. And then through Austin, I proved that this community and the fighters, it was more than just me here. Yeah. And then recently we proved that with the heavyweight James Willis, and Christian is coming up right behind that. And I think he's patiently waiting, he's watching, and he's learning.
That's good. So Austin, hearing what he did for Christian, with that contract deal, like what does that mean to you to have someone that's not only going to fight for you, right, but they're going to fight alongside of you with your career and have your best interest in mind?
It just shows the loyalty that Scott has for me. He could have, easily thrown me out there with whoever and got what he wanted and leave. But he showed that it was more than the money. It showed that we had a friendship and we had something that is very rare to find, like a great duo. Christian has that with Bishop and I have that with Scott. It was a great duo, and we're here to show, that we're here. And he's definitely shown everybody and told everybody, he called it and said, Austin's going to be the next thing. And I'm slowly rising to, everything that he said, and it's coming true.
Okay. There was a fighter that I was negotiating with, potentially work with moving forward. And, I only work with fighters that I'm fans of, or the ones that I'm drawn to them and attracted to. And this fighter told me that he didn't think that he didn't want to work with me if I was going to have emotional responses. But for me, it's all emotion, right? Like we're in the trenches together, like Austin, Christian, James, right? I mean, I love them as people. I love them like my family. And I love boxing more than anything. Well, maybe not anything. I love my wife and my kids more, but boxing is my greatest love outside of my family. And I want to give boxing the best thing possible. So I curate the fighters that I want to present. And, these guys are long shots, I know, because they don't have these deep amateur pedigrees and they don't have any respect for Central Virginia, the boxing world. But I think we're garnering that respect. And like I said, these guys, they're the cornerstone of my life, basically, outside of my family. Austin DeAnda, James Willis, Christian Fuentes, and then, God willing, there's a young man from Lynchburg coming up behind them named Rashawn Morgan. And if Rashawn believes the path, I have no doubt that kid could be world champion as well.
Gotcha. All right, Christian, so when you think about the Hurt Factory and you come in here and train, like what motivates you and why do you come here day in, day out?
Well, you look at these two guys, a lot of motivation between him and him, Like Austin is about to go up, he's going up. So it's a big motivation for me. But then you look at Scott, what he did for the sport. So it's like, how can you not get motivated by that? You know what I mean? Yeah. So just has to be motivated either way. If you're not, you're just a fool. You don't believe. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Well, all right, this is the last time I'm going to keep interjecting. I'm going to try to let them talk more. But I don't want to take any credit away. Christian's main gym is Ugly Bishop's, and Bishop is his main trainer. Christian does come down here. We think tank sometimes together, like Bishop and I and Christian. Like I'll train Christian and I'll give them pointers of what I think, and they'll tell me what they think. So, it is a very collaborative effort, and it's a partnership between Bishop, Christian, and I. So I don't want to take, I'm all about taking my credit when it's due, but I can't take the credit. This is a definite partnership, and they are the architects of the fighter that he is.
Is Fight Night in Lynchburg, Virginia. September 6th in the Hill City. There's only one place to be. These are no ordinary fights. Featuring the raw power of heavyweight OG James Willis, the lightning hands of Christian El Gallo Negro Fuentes, and Amherst's own, undefeated, 16-0, the native nightmare, Austin DeAnda. These are the fights our city's been waiting for. What happens next? Only one way to find out. Thunder and Lightning. Saturday, September 6th. Cross White Athletic Club in Lynchburg, Virginia. For tickets, message Scott Cujo Sigmund on Facebook.